Well, overnight, a children's hospital and a maternity ward were hit by an unidentified missile, presumably by either a Russian aircraft or the Assad regime's rocket strikes. That's according to Syrian first responders that are on the ground in Idlib. And it may be yet too early to know whether or not such a unilateral halting of the attacks, or what the Assad regime and the Kremlin are calling a ceasefire, will hold. Judging by past actions, we've seen similar actions before and statements by Moscow and by Bashar al-Assad where a ceasefire had been declared, only to allow the Assad regime to consolidate its gains, to consolidate the new towns and villages that it now occupies and has captured, and merely a few days later or a few weeks later to restart the assault against the Syrian people. We saw that in January of this year. We saw that in April of this year. So many of the Syrians on the ground that we've spoken with are very skeptical on whether or not such a unilateral ceasefire or a halting of the attacks will hold, judging by the past actions of the Kremlin. We've seen the Assad regime, much due to the full might of the Russian Air Force, completely destroy and then occupy cities in Idlib province, such as Khan Sheikhoun, and other cities in the northern Hama province of Kafr Zeta and Latmia. Now, we've seen some footage of those cities following the capture by the Assad regime, and they're essentially nothing but rubble. And given the high casualty rate of civilians since this assault in Idlib began by the Assad regime and the Russians, we've seen thousands killed, wounded, maimed. We've seen 600,000 civilians pushed out of their homes. So understandably, many of the Syrians on the ground are very skeptical on whether or not the word of the Assad regime and that of the Kremlin can be trusted. And then the question goes on what happens to those that have been killed? What happens to the hospitals, the schools, and the cities that have been destroyed? Will the people on the ground ever find justice? These are the questions that are now facing the Syrian people, that they are now asking the international community.